All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Mike Messina.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. For those of you tuning in who might be new to the GBL, it stands for the Global Baseball League. It's an 8-team league that plays what many consider a mini-season.
It's baseball, but it's different, that's for sure.
What do you mean by it's different?
Well, the 28-game season, it changes everything. You don't have a lot of time for losing streaks or slumps in this league, especially with only 4 teams reaching the postseason.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now, David Wright. The shortened schedule sort of forces teams to start hot and stay hot the entire season.
Exactly. You don't ease into it. The GBL ain't a marathon. It's a sprint.
And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Just missed. 2 outs, bases empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Cruz under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Paul Skeens. How about a scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Mookie Betts. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Foul ball there. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
That one misses. 1 and 2 to count. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jason Varitek. First pitch misses. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that keeps the inning going.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
David Ortiz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Varitek off of first with 2 away.
Outside, that's a ball.
Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
there,
outside.
and that's ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk.
Andrew Miller takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Freddie Freeman swings through it for strike 1. That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. And the inning is over. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Lee Smith. There's a strike up high, and it's 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. In there, sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Now here is Ted Williams. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Check swing, called strike. No score here in the second. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Todd Helton.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
There's a swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-2.
On a line out towards center. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Jose Alvarado. So digging in, Adrian Beltre. Towards first. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
On the ground to short. Slings it across. And a couple of quick outs. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Into center and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jaron Duran. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Allen. They get the force. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Andrew Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. So up next, Michael Harris II. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. They're down to their final strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Miller is just 1 strike away. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Pinheads taking on the Boomers. And we'll be back with the first pitch. Just about set. And towing the slab, Noah Schultz. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ellie De La Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. David Wright will hit next. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
No,
that's outside. And the count 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson.
0-1.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Jenkins makes the grab on the run. And he moves up to third, now 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Vladimir Guerrero up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's in there. And the count even 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 outs. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is even 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Roger Clemens. What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy it when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 1 away. Here's Mookie now. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singing. The other way, and he beats the shift. So Mookie Betts with a base hit.
Wastes no time there. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek.
Runner, yes,
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. That one missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2-2's the count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses outside, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. New pitcher now, Mason Miller.
Now pitching, Mason Miller.
First offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Todd Helton, the next to hit.
Number 17, Todd Helton.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. And there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Dick Allen. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
1
Really
ball,
had
no
some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. And that is that.
Now pitching,
Andrew Miller comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right
the
here.
first
So
baseman,
we'll see how it works out.
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman,
1-0.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far
1-2.
in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Adrian Beltre digs in now. And that
1-0.
one upstairs. Out towards right center field. Guerrero sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. Full count now.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
Mauer. Now pitching.
Emmanuel Clase comes on trying to close it out.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
That's in for a strike. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
2 strikes.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball still 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 out. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take.
Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Zach Wheeler.
Leading off.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That one fouled off. Chris, it's a lot easier to talk about the travel in the GBL instead of actually dealing with it. Some of these road trips, man, they aren't easy.
Yeah, there's a ton of travel in this league, and some folks might argue it's too much. I've definitely questioned it when we're flying nearly 10,000 miles from Lima to Tokyo.
Late with the swing there. Yeah, the Lima-Tokyo combination, that's pretty rough. That flight eats up more miles than flying from San Francisco to New York, back to San Francisco, and then back to New York.
Thanks. That didn't make me feel any better.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. This one chopped to first. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back inside Wells Park, and today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That clips the corner. Next offering misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Cut out and miss. Curveball struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. 1 out, bases empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Braun. This to center field. Jenkins gliding in towards the infield. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that second inning set to go. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Wheeler back to work. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. Wrong. In and to his right. Makes the grab, one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Adrian Beltre swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose. So
got him looking. Now 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one lifted to left. He's got it, and that's the third out. Bottom of the second. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Now pitching.
Andrew Miller gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And fires in a fastball at 95. That one inside, and now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Edgar Martinez now at the plate. Just missed.
1-0.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball. Slightly.
Got him! Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. So up next, Kyle Seager. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Second inning here, no score. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you
tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they turn to their closer, Billy Wagner.
Got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Dylan Cruz swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
2 strikes.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now, Walker Jenkins. In the air out towards right center. Griffey gets under it. Brings it in. 2 down. Now batting Jarren Duran.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Up and in. 1-0.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fastball for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2. That one is upstairs. In the air, left side. Braun hauls it in to end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. And now the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Now pitching.
Lee Smith on the pitch out of the pen here. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive. Deep right field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Bill Mazeroski in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for it.
Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Mike Napoli will hit next. And that one wrapped foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pitching.
Lee Smith gets the ball. Go ahead run on base. Here's Mookie to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one down the line and foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Clemente should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now at the plate, Jason Varitek. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swings through it, and that's back here at Wales Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Mason Miller. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Cruz under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Walked his first time. A little bit low. Ball 1.
It's a tough pitch.
Ball 1, no
but
strike.
in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Now here is Ryan Braun. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the righty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Next one misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
The high heat, too much on that one. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Beltre digs in now. Reached on an error his first time up. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. The throw to second is offline.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bazzana now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1 and 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Well struck left field, ranging back. It bangs off the wall. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 3.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall.
Devin Williams on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And it's fouled away. In the dirt, but kept close. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Throw to first in time. And an excellent job keeping it right there. So digging in, Jarren Duran. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cruz at second with 2 down. Left field, Braun under it. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Devin Williams into the game. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. It feels like it's been one first pitch out after another, and they've given up 8 outs on the first pitch alone.
Got him looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
Edgar.
Now the third baseman, Edgar Martinez. Swinging a foul straight back.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Throw on to Freeman. Home half of the 5th inning. Moving along. 2 quick outs. Well done behind the dish.
Now batting.
So it's their last chance in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kyle Seager. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire out.